Hey guys, how's it going? So let me start by saying that I apologize for the tight angle here. There's not much I can do about it. But this is the 2019 Acura TLX A-spec. This particular one is a precision all-wheel steer with the V6. Obviously the TLX, so give me a break. This is literally my third time making this video. I'm not going to make it again, I'm sorry. But the A-spec model came out for 2018 when the TLX got the refresh. I don't see, see there's a pre-refresh model over there. This I think looks better. A lot of people kind of complained about this front end. They think it's a little too big. It doesn't bother me. Definitely the TLX I would choose. Would I buy the TLX? I don't know. For the right price, I'd give up the Accord for it. But this doesn't offer a whole lot more for the money. But coming to the front, you can see it does have this little gold accent around the grille. I don't know if that's an A-spec thing or just a thing for these black ones. There's only one other A-spec on this lot. It's another black one down there and it has it. And then the ILX A-specs I've seen don't have it, but the ILX doesn't really matter. You can see the jewel-eyed LED headlights up there with the fog lights down below. This one is in crystal black pearl. You can see the A-spec badges on the fenders. Plenty of A-spec badges on this thing. These are the 19-inch dark finished wheels on Michelin tires that measure 245/40. I think they're Michelin Premiers. Don't quote me on that. They might be MXM4s, but Michelin's regardless. You can see the sporty side skirts down there. Turn signal indicators in the mirror, something you'd expect. Smart key, obviously. And here's the window sticker. 2019 TLX A-spec, obviously the V6 model. 290 horsepower. 9-speed auto. You can get this in Superland and all-wheel drive. You can also get this in a 4-cylinder now. When these came out, you could only get it in a Superland and all-wheel drive V6. They've changed that. And yeah, $43,795 after destination. I don't know how well these they discount these. I think they sell pretty well. I see quite a few of them around here. 2030 is your gas mileage. I think I might have mentioned that. You could drop 2 mpg per if you get all-wheel drive. So that would make it 1828. You can see out back. The unfortunate part, yes, it has these nice big tips, but they're fake. If I can get the right angle here, yes, you can see that those are the mufflers poking out there. Little spoiler there, another A-spec badge. Standard stuff. Backup camera. The diffuser is a nice touch though. I don't have another TLX near me to really compare it to. I mean, there's one over there that's a tech package, which is weird because it's a tech package, but the wheels look very similar to, I don't know. But regardless, coming up front, well, I guess we'll hop inside. Not up front. You can see that this does have the red leather interior. Probably what I'd go for, depending on the color. I kind of want to, if I bought one of these, it'd be in San Marino red, which in case I wouldn't want red on red, so I'd probably go black, or white on red. If they didn't have white on red, black on red. But getting in, very comfortable seats. They hold you a little bit better than in my Accord. I kind of expect that. It is an Acura after all. It does do this annoying thing with the thigh support, moves the whole seat. Honda and Acura have been like that for ages. I still don't quite understand it, but regardless, you can see memory seats up here. You have these fake metal door handles. I don't know why they moved away from the chrome. I guess, I can understand they're trying to be a little bit more sporty here, but I like the fake aluminum accents. I just kind of wish it was real, because there's a lot of it. But regardless, shut the door, nice and solid. You can see this is stripped straight out of an Accord. Obviously, you know, the same car basically. Lock unlock, window lock, and power mirrors up there. It's getting really hot in here really quick. So I'm gonna open that up. Lane departure warning or lane keep assist. Pre-collision warning, traction control, parking sensors, gas cap and trunk release. Hood release is down here. You can see the paddle shifters up on the steering wheel. They feel a little plasticky. I kind of wish they were maybe a little bit bigger, but it is kind of a mid-sized luxury car after all. It's just a sport package. It's not a sporty car by any means. Let's see the headlights over there and wipers with these nice little chrome accents on the end of the stock. You can see this is the 2-screen layout. Older design. Honda and Acura have moved away from this. But I don't mind it. A lot of people thought it was a little, you know, information overload. They kind of, you know, I don't know. But nav screen's up there. You control the radio. This is a touch screen. That's not. You can see the climate controls here. Dual zone, automatic. Nav shortcuts here. You have a little cubby down here. You have a USB port in there, a power outlet, and a wireless charging. Wireless charging station, I guess you could call it. Some nice gray kind of wood finish here. I really like it. I think it's classy. This is the push button selector for the 9-speed automatic. If you got the 4-cylinder, you obviously get the 8-speed, and I believe it would have the normal shifter. At least it was that way in the pre-refresh models. Push for park, you push this little button here. Back for reverse. Neutral, you obviously press down, and then there's you push down for drive. Dynamic mode. I believe this is specific to the A-spec package. Don't quote me on that, but the car does have adjustable dampers, and so there's like normal mode, comfort mode, dynamic and dynamic plus, or sport and sport plus, something like that. I'm just going off the top of my head. I didn't really read too much on this. Single tiered armrest there. You got a normal old style auxiliary port, power outlet, and I haven't quite figured out what this is. It doesn't look like a USB port. It may be, but I don't know. If it's not a USB port, that'd be kind of disappointing. I would kind of expect to have two in a car at this price in 2019. Push the button for the glove box over here. There's plenty of room there. You can see the visors are what every Honda Acura has, with the two lights and the mirror. I think they stole this from Ford years ago, and have just stayed with it. Sunglass holder here looks a little small, but it does hold my sunglasses, and it is felt lined, so that's nice. You got the LED lights here. They don't look like LEDs on camera, but I promise they are. You have the frameless rearview mirror, which is a nice touch. And then obviously your sunroof controls and door light controls up top. A-spec badge in the middle of the steering wheel here. Bluetooth controls, audio button, audio source. What's this? Oh, come on, my head is not working today. Voice commands, that's what I'm looking for, voice commands. Trip odometer control up there. I'm starting to lose it. Adaptive cruise control here, main, cruise control buttons over here. I think that about sums it up for the front seat. I guess my minor gripe with the steering wheel is this kind of A-spec badge in the middle. I like to kind of have this open space here to kind of put one finger here and drive like this. Obviously you can't do that with this here, but that's just a minor gripe I have. I think I popped the hood. Yes, I did. Another minor gripe, the dead pedals in like kind of an aluminum finish, but the two other panels aren't. They're just normal black. That's not something that really bothers me, but I think, for a sport package, they should have made all of them aluminum. And one thing I'm noticing that my Accord has that this doesn't is little puddle lights in the doors. I like those at night in case I drop something, which happens a lot more frequently than you think. But But regardless, you can see the A-spec door sill plates, and I forgot to mention the A-spec gives you heated and cooled seats. It's basically, based off a tech package, with the addition of cooled seats, which is normally reserved for the advanced model. Coming to the back seat, it's a little bit tight. The car in general feels a little bit smaller than my Accord, but I think that's mainly because it is a little bit smaller than the Accord, which doesn't bother me. You'll see I don't do a very good job of fitting behind myself, but I am a lot taller than the average driver. One thing I am noticing is a little lack of headroom. You kind of have to slouch down a little bit. Granted, I am 6'5". I'm taller than the average person, but that's something to note. Nice look at the interior there, and obviously you got vents back here. The armrest has 2 cup holders and a nice little storage thing here. And the perforations in the seats carry through, which is nice. And coming out back, you can see the trunks are pretty good sized. It does have 60/40 split seats, if this will focus. There we go. The hinges are covered, so that's a nice touch. And then under here, you just get a fix-a-flat kit. You don't get a spare tire or anything. I was under here earlier, so I don't have to worry about, there we go, worry about opening it. And you can see the subwoofer back there for the ELS audio. I'm noticing little things as I'm going along. I'm sorry if I skipped something, but I'm trying to make this quick. And up under the hood, you can see Honda Acura's 3.5 liter V6. I hope this motor stays for the next generation TLX. I know they got rid of it in the Accord. The RDX doesn't have it anymore. But we'll see. Makes 290 horsepower in this application. 267 some odd pound-feet of torque, somewhere in there. Somewhere in the 260s. This particular one will weighs 3,600 pounds. Add 200 pounds for all-wheel drive, that would make it 38. It's a little bit heavy. It'll still do 0 to 60 in I think 5.5 seconds, thanks to that 9-speed auto. If you do get the 2.4 liter 4-cylinder, which is the standard motor, that makes a tad above 200 horsepower. I think it makes like 205 or something, and that'll come with an 8-speed dual clutch automatic. But that about does it for the 2019 Acura TLX. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you all later.